Okay, so we're going to start static, and I'm going to use my two tools, which is an arm drag and a knee pull. And I'm going to do the front inward Kuzushi, but I'm actually on the outside of it this time, okay? So I have my technique, my knees go, and I have to move to the outside of it, but this is his balance, okay? So right here he's leaning on me. This is not good enough, okay? I have to get this to go over here, where he's actually falling into the hole, okay? And now I'm going to get off my back in this side circle guard. All right, now I have a couple ways of doing this. If I throw him all the way, it's just a minor adjustment, and I can just do it by using my legs on him. We'll start with the easiest one, okay, but it's not the best one. So I'm doing everything the same, and I'm going to take my foot off his back, post it near his foot. I don't want to have it way out here because he'll step over into a mount or a half guard. Go back. So when I take it off his back, I'm aware of where his foot is. Try it again. He'll find that much harder to step over. And I have to be fast. So over, shrimp, and then reclose. Second option. I'm over here. He goes a little. I'm going to put my foot on his hip, and he'll find that even harder to step over. When I can shrimp using that, holding the lat. Next option is I will uncross my legs, but I'll use his body to shrimp on and go. And then the best option is to just use the Kuzushi, and he's in that position, and I stay center to center on him, and I'm here. If he goes to punch, boom, I pass the punch over and take him into that Kuzushi and find this side guard again. And I'm not on my back, and I'm trying to pin this shoulder, very much like an arm triangle. I don't want that arm to come free again. So we'll do it from two ways with the arm drag. If you don't feel you're enough over, pick one of those three to get in position. Close off the shoulder. And then one from the punch. Go ahead, dude. Boom. Throw them over and move into the same position. Okay? Let's go. Again, we're going to just stick with the Kuzushi identification. Okay, so he throws his punch, and I use it, taking it to this side. Okay, he wants to square me back up and lay me back down. Can you do it? There. That's what he wants to do. Okay, so when I go here, I immediately come up, and on this leg over here, underneath, I have the front inward Kuzushi hip at that hook. Okay? This has the lat. He goes to push, and I just take it the other way. So let me again identify the markers for you. We'll just do it off the arm drag here. I'm here like this. He's trying to push me back. Up. This right here is controlling the hip. This is controlling the head. So he goes to push, and I just hook over. And you have the front inward Kuzushi again, but this time I'm on the inside again, not on the outside. Okay? All right, so I'm not going to contest him. I get over here, I get here, I move my arm out, so bring your elbow to shoulder head height or above that. And I go pull my elbow in, I go up, okay? Now when he goes to push, I lower it to do the Kuzushi. Boom, boom, here, he's trying to center me. I bring him up, my weight's on him. Now, as he keeps going, I don't keep going like this. His first push that he does after that, I yield. And you're in the front inward Kuzushi. So everything is static for training purposes, but the fight is going to move. So things you can do static, you won't be able to do when the fight is moving, okay? So I have 2 micro drills here. The first one is, I just have the arm drag and the knee pull, and then I have this side guard here that I'm in. Okay, end of first 2 micro drills. Third micro drill is just how do I put weight on him? And we're doing it inside, taking his back, okay? So I'm gonna create space, bring my elbow in a mechanically sound place, and then put it underneath my shoulder. Very much like a Turkish get-up. This whole thing is like a Turkish get-up. The second thing I'm paying attention to is that my head stays above his head. Anytime my head is below his head, he will have an easy time putting me back flat on the mat, okay? So I'm always cognizant that my head needs to be above his head, because then very much like Kotogeshi, I am on the outside of that front inwards Kuzushi pattern. So when I come up and I do my move here, I don't want to drop my head back down because again, he's just gonna roll me over. So I'm cognizant that my head stays above his head. When I go to lift my hip up, I don't let my head drop. Do you see? I keep it up and then I get even higher. Now the bottom leg is free to move. It's all very easy. Okay? Let's take. So I'm not working with the Kuzushi again. I still have this micro drill with the knee pull and on the arm drag, and then I still have this micro drill with seeking this guard. Then we're gonna keep working on this thing of putting weight on him. So elbow under me, then weight goes up. I pay attention to his head, up, and I'm gonna start climbing over his body. And we're gonna do the front Kuzushi on his left side this time. We've been doing it on his right side. But I'm gonna climb over, I'm gonna keep this arm so he can't post it. So his arm's there, I just keep it there. And then I'm gonna attack this shoulder with this leg. This hook is still doing his hip body, and we roll over. And we're here. So, 2 micro drills, knee pull and arm drag, side circle guard, climbing drill, paying attention to his head, weight goes on him, boom, I climb around him, step up to put weight on his shoulder, over we go.